It is day 10 of this cleanse and I am sleepy. I wanted coffee and that was my first sip of the coffee for the day. Amazing. One of the most looked forward to things in the morning. I decided to just not let this pineapple spoil because I don't know how many times I get pineapples and they just go to waste. So I'm gonna cut this and freeze some, use some as fresh eating, and I decided to save the outsides. Not sure if you've ever heard of, there's this like pineapple tea, or I call it a decoction, because you're gonna see, we're gonna take these ends or sides. Actually, I do not use the ends, so I do cut off the top and the bottom and I discard those, and the sides and the inside core goes into a pot and we're going to boil it. But stick around, you'll see that in the end. I'm putting these in this Ziploc bag so that I can freeze them, because this is also my cheaper way of catching a pineapple on sale and cutting it, freezing it, and using those frozen pieces in my smoothies. When pineapples are $1.49 or $1.99, I'll get like 3, even 5 or 6, because I like to use them in smoothies, but then I also like to make a pineapple jam and then I'll can those up. So there's many things to do because I do can to preserve and save for the future. Like this pineapple was so sweet. Now this is very straightforward. We're going to take all of our pieces. You're going to need ginger to your liking. I like to use 2 to 3 sections or pieces that come in the ginger box that I do buy from Costco. And you're going to need 1 lemon or 1 lime. I prefer to use 2 because this lime is quite old. So of course you're going to need water. You just need enough water to cover the pineapple and all of the items in there. Once this comes to a boil, you're going to put the lid on and let it boil for 30 minutes. Simple. So for today, I started off with some grapes, sat down, got into work. Once lunchtime came, maybe around 2, I think it was 2 today, I decided to start making something to eat. I decided to do something different. This is a salad that I have not made before, but I had to use that spring mix. So spring mix and apples, and then I thought, why not make it spicy? I don't know what got into me thinking of doing something spicy, but I needed different. I wanted a different taste palette for today. So I have to have a balance. If you're gonna put something spicy, which I did use, I think they're long hot peppers. So I used a piece of that, and I put an apple. You're gonna see I add in raisins because, like I said, you have to have that balance. I added in chopped or shredded carrots and like 1/4 of an onion, just a little onion. You don't have to add an onion if you don't want to. It just makes the flavor pop more with that spice. Now this would not be one of my salads if it was not seasoned, so here I am with garlic and herb. Now I decided to put in some pickles I had canned earlier in the summer. This was just fantastic. I can't believe the combination of this. It wasn't even too spicy, so I really enjoyed this salad. I probably will make this salad again if I'm actually eating cooked foods, that salad would be perfect with some tofu. Fantastic. So, of course, after this salad, I did have to do something to hydrate and something to cool off my mouth because my mouth was a little fiery. So, this is one of my go-tos. Coconut is very hydrating. I buy these frozen coconut little packs. Soursop, great benefits, as most people know. And then for the sweetness, because I'm not adding any dates or sweeteners to this, I'm just going to add the pineapples. This is a great refresher. It's one of the many type of refreshers that I just go to whenever I feel thirsty. The coconut really does quench and help take away that dry mouth feeling. Okay, just adding water, no milk. That's why I say it's a refresher, it's not a smoothie. Now this refresher really hit the spot, and I just knew after this that I likely was not going to have a smoothie today or another salad. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough energy, and I decided to take the Shilajit. If you've never heard of Shilajit, please look it up. It is minerals galore. You're talking help with bone health, tons of energy. You take this thing, you will be bouncing off the walls. You'll probably clean your house, go outside, do some lawn work, go to work. Like it's crazy. So burst of energy, definitely. Please always do your research. But you're talking help with bones, cognitive function and memory, hair improvement, like as far as hair growth and richness, autoimmune issues. It helps with the immune system. There's just so many benefits to these things, and there's so much stuff out there in nature that is amazing. Now this is like a tar substance, like it's just like a sticky tar. I don't know, it does look kind of odd, but believe me, it works fantastic for just the smallest amount of the actual Shilajit. So for this, I am adding some dates, and this is the medjool dates because I don't want it too chunky. Don't mind, because it is a refresher in a sense instead of a smoothie. Once again, I started off with coconut water, added mangoes, just the smallest pinch of the Shilajit, and then I finished it off with a few of the dates. So I didn't have that much food today, but later on at the end of the day, I decided to order my husband some hibachi because I did not cook. And I took the salad with this ginger dressing. It's one of my favorites. If I was eating food, I would have had sushi, which was avocado sushi or cucumber sushi, but the rice is cooked, so I didn't order anything for myself but the salad. And it's been such a crazy day that I almost forgot to show you the ending step of that pineapple concoction. So here we are. All you have to do is take the pot, strain out the liquids from the pineapple, leave the pineapple in the pot, and that's it. Top it off, you're good to go. This has a natural sweetness. You do not need to add anything. Sometimes I do add a hibiscus while it's cooking, and I will add sugar, and then I'll make it into a sort of lemonade or a fruit punch, but I'm just leaving this one plain. So from everything that rendered, I have 5 cups of this tea, juice, decoction, whatever you want to call it, but it's great for your gut health. So that ends my night. So I guess I'll go ahead and turn into my Marvel character. If you were in the live, you would understand that inside joke. Everyone have a blessed day, night, morning, whatever. Stay blessed.